Aisha, you ready? You ready?
See, you hear her? She said she was
She
gonna
got
go
her
to
sleeping
bed.
bonnet on. Mommy, you ready?
Yes.
She says she's ready. Mayu, you ready? Cherie, what we doing? You ready? Huh?
Yeah.
You sound like you don't know. Omar, we ready?
We ready?
Let's go. Next stop, Boquete. We'll see y'all in the morning. So, Cherie, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So
I'm ready.
y'all need to understand. So we start out in Panama City. We're going through. We've already passed over the Bridge of Americas, coming through Costa Verde, and it's just after the La Chodera region. And this overnight experience was a situation, babe. Where were you during this time?
I was asleep.
What?
I was asleep.
So you didn't see us go through the Chiriquí checkpoint?
Well, I did wake up for that. And so there were a few points that I woke up for, but I did not originally want to drive at night,
Yeah,
but
you did.
I did.
As we came into the city of David, this is right before we get to Boquete. You guys see that the sun is coming up. You've got the rivers, and man, it is looking pretty fly. We're in Boquete now, and this is what we first run into.
Yes, I think we stopped. It was like a viewing point that we stopped at where you could see the lush landscape. You could see, I mean, there were houses on the side of the mountains. It was really beautiful. This is actually a shot of, that was the shot of the sun at the actual flower festival in Boquete.
Well, stand by, guys, because we got something for you. Hey, babe.
We made it.
We made it to Boquete.
Boquete.
It is cool,
64 degrees.
64 degrees. Hence, long sleeves, hats, which is really chilly for Panama. I know all of y'all
Are
like, get
whatever.
over it, whatever. But you have to understand, Panama City is the hottest part of the entire country. So people who are not interested in heat and humidity, this is one of the places that they like to come to. But it's a great place to visit, and we're going to take you guys on a ride as we hang out with our Panamanian family. Omar, Mayu's mom, Yanitza, and her other daughter, which is Mayu's sister, Aisha.
Here comes Orion.
Listen, Orion.
That's Mama.
That's Mama. Mama.
And that's Orion.
And that's Orion.
Come make your debut. Your YouTube debut.
Orion is not trying to listen. Don't he look like Benji, y'all? We're going to have a good time. This is going to be incredible. We're along for the ride. Season 2. Behind closed doors with the Brookses. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all, this place is breathtaking. Can't wait to show it all to you and give you all the deets. Y'all be good. At the end of the day, you know what time it is. You can't get to any place of significance by yourself because we all need some help. So wheels are up, babe, and I'm telling you right now, it's a whole situation. So people need to understand, first of all, when you come into Boquete, think National Park. This place is super picturesque. This is the coffee shop that if you tuned in last week,
Yeah.
it was a whole situation. Y'all need to go back to that video.
Yeah, make sure you go back and check last week's video. We talked about our experience at the very first coffee shop that we stopped at. And as Glenn said last week, everything we heard about Boquete actually was true. And that's all I'll say about that.
That's funny because when you say that, and I'm going to jump in real quick, everything that we said about Boquete last week is true. And that's all we're going to say. I want y'all just to stay tuned. The second coffee shop that we went to, much more familiar, much more fan-friendly, and we loved it. Catawba is one of those places that we regularly frequent here in the city. Super amazing place.
Right. It was actually pleasant seeing a Catawba coffee shop. We frequent there here in the city. They were pet-friendly. They were people-friendly. And we were able to sit there, have some coffee, have, a little breakfast. before we ventured off, and we actually found this viewing point in the city, which was over a stream. It was under a bridge, and Glenn got to put his drone up again and get some great shots, and we were able to walk along the riverside.
Yeah, speaking of walking along, you see Omar there in the shot. Now, y'all, this is one of those places, couples, listen to me. If you want to get recentered, if you want to go to a place that sort of time has sort of left alone, where it's somewhat untouched in a lot of ways, this is that place. That stream is so cool. So the temperature's here about 10 degrees cooler than it is in Panama City. So if it's 87 today in Panama City, it's 77 degrees here. And it was a little breezy, as you can see, and we show you pictures of the top of this bridge. The mountains, y'all. We are elevated about 3,900 feet above sea level. There you'll see the Panamanian flags flying in the stream. It's just a situation, Sheree.
Right. For me, one of the things that I loved about that, number one, I love nature anyway, but the streams, looking at the stream, it was reminiscent for me. We've been whitewater rafting in the States before, and watching the streams just reminded me of that. And they actually do whitewater rafting in Boquete. There are places that you can do it. But there's something for me just about being near the water. It's very calming. It's very relaxing. And so that was a great place to stop and just, hang out for a little bit. We were actually waiting to get into our Airbnb because we got there early in the morning and we couldn't check in until 1 o'clock. And so we were kind of just venturing out and exploring some different areas before we could check into our Airbnb. As you see, I'm walking down this path under the bridge right now. The stream is over to the left. And there weren't a lot of people out this day when we were there, but we did get a little surprise coming up in a little bit because they were doing some work in the stream, and it kind of caught us off guard.
Yeah, and I want to say that one of the things you're going to definitely experience is Boquete is one of these cities where they work overtime to ensure that this place stays kept up. And as you can see, Mayu and Aisha and Mommy are there. The dog is walking around. Ordeon had an experience. And this is where Sheree got a little nervous because I chose to fly the drone over the stream. And she was like, oh my God, the wind, it's the whole situation. And this is a little surprise that we came up on.
Right. So if you look carefully at the video, you'll see the real life Tonka truck coming up the stream, and he's coming up the embankment on the side of the stream. And so as Omar explained to us, so there are large boulders in the stream, and they will collect them from one point and transport them to another point. And so this dump truck, I don't know what kind of truck it is, had all these boulders you could see in the back. But as he's riding, he's going to start sliding off of the rocks, and it looked like for a moment he was going to actually slip into the river. And that was scary for me and for Ordeon because he got startled when it happened.
Yeah, you looked at Ordeon is now interacting with the drone, and I got the drone right down, and he's just like, what? If you can see, the dump truck is up the whole ravine there, and Mommy is looking at it. She's like, oh my God, they're gonna tip over. But yeah, this is a absolutely Paseo del Rio. It's a great spot to stop off and just enjoy yourself. And even here, as we begin to just kind of look and see and enjoy the riverside, like this is us leaving up. And I believe if we tune in, you might want to hear a little bit of conversation that we're having in the background.
You said what? Oh my! Now you said no neighbors, no cars, no signal. You loving all of that, Mayu? She says nobody, just me. Wow. This is funny. It looks like it, doesn't it?
It's yours, Aisha. Take it.
She's silly. Oh, wow.
Ay, yung tempre niya.
He's pretty.
It's a boy.
It's a boy, yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Wow.
Up for sale.
That is unreal. Now this is, I bet you that's the property. It looks like it from the pictures.
So, you guys, as we enter the Boquete Country Club, we are up here partly because we are looking in on an investment opportunity that we want to later encourage you guys to tune in. But Cherie, this was really, really, really cool to see in action.
Yes, this is a property by Byrne. It's called Pino Alto, and they actually have they're going to be two properties here in the country club. One they've already started, as you can see, they started building, they've broken ground on already, and they're going to be building a whole nother structure as well. And so we came up here to see where the property was going to be and speak with the people in the office just to learn a little bit more about the opportunities to invest here in Boquete. Boquete is a great location if you want to purchase property, especially for Airbnbs, because people routinely go out there to visit. Tourists visit that area quite frequently. So if you're interested in learning more about investment opportunities, give us a shout out. Let us know. Send us a message, and we'll try to connect you with somebody that can help you with that.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about, you'll hear from Omar and some things that we discovered while checking out this property. Just stay tuned for this.
Hey guys, one of the reasons we came out to check out, one of the reasons we came out to Boquete was to check in on an investment property opportunity. And it's under construction now, several units available. They're getting ready to build the second unit. But we're going to be inviting some of you guys to come and maybe tap in to see if you're interested in investing in Panama. This is a country club, and it's pretty amazing. And I think that it's something that Cherie and I are very much interested in. If that's something you think you want to do, let me know. We'll put together a Zoom call, get you guys some details, what that could look like for you and your family. Let's talk. We all need some help.
So this is phase one. Phase one is already like 90% sold, right? Right now they're selling phase two.
How many units is it per building?
We have two in the bedroom.
So three single floor units,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 floors where it's
Double floor
it's a
unit.
double floor unit.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So,
So the bottom ones are the double floor units.
got it. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
So, guys, we just left out of the trailer talking, availability and the whole nine. This is phase one. It is 90% complete. Phase two will start as soon as it's 40% sold. So one of the things that Cherie and I are interested in is looking in some investment property, and that's specifically what this phase, what these properties are designed to do, is to give you guys an opportunity to invest, particularly Airbnb, short-term rental, all that sort of stuff. We'd love to get into pricing and all of that. If you guys are remotely interested, let us know. Shoot me a note, DM me, and we're going to be putting together a discovery call soon. And I just want to make sure that you guys are interested, and if so, we'll go from there. Y'all be good. We all need some help. 2025, it's time to elevate.
So, guys, now that you guys have kind of come along for that ride, hopefully we'll get a chance to connect. But we can head on over to the Airbnb that we are now just about ready to check in. This is the Equestrian Center portion of the country club where this property is located. And I really want you guys to stay tuned for the ride.
Yeah, there were horses in the stables, which was a pleasant sight for me because I love animals. And so we got to see that. And then, as Glenn said, now we're going to head on over to our Airbnb so that we can check in finally after making it to Boquete.
What you doing to them birds, girl? Babe, we got parrots outside our door.
Yes, we do.
We all need some help.
Well, guys, this is the end of the first day, the Flower Festival. This is what we came here for, an incredible event, Cherie.
Right. So we are in the center of Boquete, downtown for the Flower Festival. So hang tight and take a look and enjoy the sights.
They are so silly. All right, strike a pose. All right, guys, one more time. One more time. One more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Family for life.
Well, as we wrap up day one, this is day two. First thing in the morning, Cherie, we decided to get up, head up to Volcan, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of background. Boquete, if it's 3,900 feet above sea level, Volcan, as we are beginning to approach the ascent, is about 5,000 feet above sea level. And I'm going to tell y'all, some of the most beautiful country. Y'all, this is a whole ride, Cherie, and I don't know if we were prepared for the windy roads and all the things.
And who was driving on the way up to Volcan?
Mayu.
And so we switched drivers. Omar wasn't driving anymore, so Mayu's driving. I'm the in the co-pilot seat in the front. And so going up to Volcan, as Glenn shared, is a change in elevation. So we're actually going up the mountain, up further up into the mountains. As you can see, some of the views as we're riding up here. But once we get to Volcan, we're going to get to see several different things up here. This is where there were some different coffee farms. We also went to an area called Cerro Punta that you'll see, which was having a strawberry festival. And so we got to enjoy that while we were there.
Yeah, and the one thing I want y'all to pay attention to is this is where the elevation really begins. So the ascent is, it gets steeper and steeper. Your ears are popping like crazy, and it's very noticeable. Like the altitude change is very, very noticeable. But again, it is super beautiful. You're going to find that we're going to get tied up behind a bunch of folks. Reminded me of my cycling days, babe, where the cyclists were slowing us down, which I wasn't mad at because your boy was a little nervous just because these roads got a little windy and a little twisty.
Right. And one thing I will say, one of the apprehensions I had about driving to Boquete out to that region was, in my mind, being from the Virginia area and dealing with the mountains, there's normally, when you're going up elevation, up mountains, it's very narrow roads. There are drop-offs on the side of the road. As you can see here, that is not the case. Now, the road did get a little windy, and we are going up elevation, but it's not like you're on the side of a mountain. You're not on the side of a cliff the entire time. Like here, yes, we can look down, but we're not right on the edge. And so that eased a lot of my anxiety, being able to actually take that trip. So if you do have those concerns, know that it's very different. The terrain here is very different than many, mountains you may think of in the States when you go up them. It's a much gradualer.
I think you just made up a word.
Yeah, a much more gradual ascent up the mountain. But here we're behind. You can see the cyclists up ahead. and they were holding up traffic because you can't really get past them because it's a double line, number one, but the road was kind of narrow as well.
So when we say narrow road, y'all see the little Jersey wall there, and it's because people have gone off that road. But you also will see how beautiful this landscape is. You got houses right there on the edge of the road. So again, like Cherie said, it's not an immediate drop off. And here we are in Tierras Altas, which is the beginning of Volcan. And you're going to soon see the Strawberry Festival, y'all, was a sight to behold. So we're going to get out of the way and let y'all just tune in. Oh, by the way, we did stop here for breakfast. I can't remember the name of the spot. But the breakfast, once we got it, it was pretty good. It took a second for them to get our order right. But as you can see, here's the crew. But yeah, we stay true to our diet that we're on, kind of on this health journey. I don't know about Omar and them, but yeah, you see my fruit plate. It was real. The oatmeal was a situation, and Aisha is having the best French toast looking stuff that I've ever seen. Coffee Farms, babe.
Yes, it was beautiful up there. The food was good. Like Glenn said, we had a little issue. Well, it was my order that we had issues with, but they eventually got it together. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's just so beautiful and picturesque up here. The clean air. It is cooler for those of you that are coming here for the weather. Know that when you go up into the mountains, the temperature does drop. Now, it's not cold, but it definitely gets cooler. And so this was really a pleasant change to the heat in Panama City.
Yeah, and so when we talk cooler, just think, you'll notice I have on a vest. Cherie has on a hoodie and, light jackets. You're definitely going to have to wear the long sleeves and the, long pants and that sort of stuff because it's really windy. But as you can see, you can see the wind just slightly blowing. I'm hunched over. This coffee is amazing, y'all. Let me tell you, it's hot, so I'm doing things. Of course, Aisha's going to photobomb. That is the future. Dr. Aisha had a chance to get the drone up in the air. I'm going to show you guys some sights. But as you can see, I have long sleeves on, and it's chilly, but it's definitely bearable. When the sun comes out, it does give a warm feel. But yeah, we want you guys to sit back and relax, taking you on this journey. Definitely highly recommend Boquete, Volcan, if you get up to that area to get higher. And we're going to take a few shots with the drone, show you some of this beautiful, beautiful landscape. Y'all stay tuned for the ride. Next stop, the Strawberry Festival.
So, is this like this all the time?
Yes.
This has not got nothing to do with the flower festival.
No.
Got it. Oh, there they are. Look at that, Maya. It's beautiful. That's it. Cherie blind flowers already. She looking for them. She looking for them. Yeah, she's probably looking for them soursop leaves. You said they don't have them, babe? He said it's like this all the time. This has nothing to do with any festival. People call from all over. Okay, well get as many as you want, babe. You want me to get another box? That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Does it get taller than that?
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all, Cherie out here getting succulents. I said, what do succulents taste like? She said, you don't eat them, boy. They just sit around as decoration. I don't mean no harm. Y'all tell me, don't you think that word succulent sound like something you should eat? It's succulent.
The strawberry's good. The strawberry and the papaya, I like them.
Hey, y'all, listen, let me just say this. Cherie and I came to, along with, obviously, when our family trip, Mayu and Omar and Mommy and Aisha, and we decided to stop at this place called La Casa de las Fresas.
In Serapunta.
It's in Serapunta, and let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all remember a time where when you would go down the country, y'all who know. You live in the city, you live in the suburbs, but when you go down the country, how they take care of you, that still exists. So the house that we're at, and I'll show you around in a minute, it's a business, and this woman grows these strawberries, and she makes this cream from scratch. She makes a marmalade. We tried the papaya, the strawberry, the date, fig marmalade. Let me just say this. If you are in Panama and you get a chance to come to Volcan, and this is Las Taradas? No, this is
Tierras Altas.
Tierras Altas. Listen, it's a situation. So I'm going to make sure I put a link in, but y'all need to see this. This is living. This is country living, y'all. I'm gonna taste this, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it is absolutely. And then they treat you like you family, like I had to go to the bathroom. They let me use the bathroom. That don't happen. OMG. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Homemade cream, which my stomach is going.
So I'm not gonna eat all of this because I'm supposed to be on a little bit of a health journey, but I am going to eat this fruit, and I am going to tell you this. This cream was made, I think the cows are out back. Like they did the whole thing, y'all. Make sure you get here. Make sure you look up La Casa de las Fresas and tell her that we sent you. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, even if you don't, just get something. Buy all of her stuff, and we'll see you later. Let me know in the comments what you think. Listen, Cherie and I are on a journey to experience Panama. If you have not saved or subscribed to the channel, do so now. At the end of the day, we all need some help. And I said I wasn't going to eat this, but I lied. All of this, I lied.
Eating the fruit.
I'm eating the fruit, Cherie.
He's eating the fruit.
We all need some help.
guys, so it is now day 3 and we've gotten up, we've checked out of the Airbnb, and we are going to have breakfast. We found this place and this is a must visit spot. It's actually in Boquete and it's actually the Rock restaurant at the Riverside Inn. We definitely will be going back here. We'll probably be going there to stay actually at the Riverside Inn. It was an amazing experience, amazing food, amazing environment. It just was a whole vibe.
Yeah, and when I say a whole vibe, y'all, you'll get a chance to see. This is, for my golfers out there, there's always a shot that makes you come back to the course and put yourself through that all over again. This is that place. Upscale, but not pretentious at all. Trust me, we're wearing regular clothes, but the environment super dope. And as you'll hear the river that runs behind this place, you can understand why they call it the name that they call it. But this was the last morning before we left Boquete and headed back to Panama City. Just take a listen to some of the sights and sounds, and y'all mark this one down. If you ever get to Boquete, you've got to go to this place.
It's fancy schmancy, y'all. Yeah. Dog menus and things.
¿Se lo vas a dar? Sí.
We're gonna get everybody. I've never had this.
It's fresh.
So as we end our trip, this is day 3, we head back after this as we kiss and just enjoy reflecting on a trip absolutely worth taking. Boquete is a place that we absolutely will visit again and again. It's not a place we would want to live for a bunch of reasons. Just too cool, too many things going on. But if you look at this landscape, y'all, how could you not want to continue to visit?
Yeah, guys, and we just want to thank you guys for viewing. We thank you for subscribing. If you have not, please look into joining the channel so that you can support us as we go out and do more adventures this year, so that we can show you more of the country. Once again, enjoy the beautiful landscape as we jump in the car shortly after this and head back to Panama City. But we have plenty more adventures planned for 2025, and we hope you guys will come along with us.
Here's what we know to be true. At the end of the day, you cannot get to any place of significance by yourself. And the reason why, Cherie, is because we all
need some help.
Y'all be good, and we'll catch you on next week's episode.
We all need some help.
You all need some help.
Everybody except my youth.